Hey there, let's talk about coming out of our shell and how to communicate action. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with day 1689 of documenting my business journey and sharing what am I up to now. So I say, what's she up to now, since that's my initials. And today for our annual challenge, we are on the A of our SOAP framework, and we're talking about action. How do we, in an area or aspect of our life, the communication area and aspect of our life, an area that we want to improve, how do we decide what to take action on? We shared our story, our current situation versus our vision and our desired situation a couple of days ago. Yesterday we brainstormed options using the 10-3-1 tool, where we come up with at least 10 possible ways to begin filling that gap between where we are and where we want to be. And then we select 3 of those. We just picked 3 that seem the most the best for us to analyze further and look into and decide what can we take action on. And then today, with the A of our SOAP framework, we analyze those 3 alternatives using a tool. And today we use the Head, Heart, Intuition tool. We've used it a couple times before this year. And we just basically take those 3 alternatives, and then we, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate each one. What intellectually, and how do we feel about this on a scale of 1 to 10? And I say easiest to implement, the thinking behind it. A 10 is the easiest, fastest way to implement something. A 1 is got challenges, or intellectually it just doesn't add up or seem right to us. And we do that for our heart. Then how do we feel about it? What is our, and then we do for intuition, our gut. What does our gut say about this particular action that we're considering? So on a scale of 1 to 10, then we add them up, or you can average them. You can do whatever you want, because it's our tool. We use the tools and make them work for us. So I'm doing social media communication. That's the area I want to improve as part of the challenge. And so I have 3 alternatives, and I'm analyzing each one of those intellectually, feelings-wise, because feelings, as much as we like to think that they don't drive us, they drive everything that we do. And then intuition, what does my gut say? I found over the decades that when I don't listen to all 3 and all 3 aren't aligned, I am doing myself a disservice, because chances are I'm going to run into some kind of an additional challenge or hurdle that I didn't plan on, because I didn't follow all of me and bring all of me into the problem solving process. I just did. A lot of times in the past I've made decisions just what looks good on paper, what intellectually makes the most sense, and forgotten to think about, well, how do I feel about that? And then what does my gut say about it? Because sometimes our gut is telling us something looks really good on paper, but it's absolutely wrong for us, or not the right decision or choice to make. So we picked, and I haven't done mine yet. I created this little grid for myself in my challenge book, because of course everything's falling out, but I have a challenge book right along with everybody else. And I create the grid with my 3 alternatives, and I'll analyze each of those today, and I'll say, okay, what is my intellectually, how do I feel about this with my heart, and then intuitively, what's my gut instinct about this option? Should I do this one or another one? And then I use that as a wrangling tool to pick one alternative, and then today I have to take action on that. I don't have to implement the entire thing, but I do have to take at least the first step toward making that a reality, making that happen in my life. Our idiom for Supersize Your Business today was to come out of your shell. Now, I don't have any shells around me, so I couldn't literally have a demo come out of my shell. Okay, and I talked about where does that come from, and then I gave some examples from my past businesses of how people I know came out of their shell and how rewarding that is to help people do that. And the fastest, easiest way we can do that is by delegating and coaching people through the process of leading, communicating, getting experience, etc. I have got to go. I've got to hang out with my amazing granddaughter while her mom and dad both go to the doctor today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.